This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
The pass that Ron Hornaday made on Ty Dillon on the racetrack. Ty Dillon's crew made up on pit road.
Yeah, and importantly, too, Ty Dillon's going to come off third. That means he will restart on the inside.
You know that guy that's been struggling his way to the front, Kevin Harvick? They picked up some spots on pit road. Kevin's done a great job on the track, and the team got him some help there.
That's the reason for the caution, the 07 of Grant Galloway.
Got a little bit of help there as they entered turn number 1.
Riding along with Sauter, this is what he saw.
He saw contact.
Check up, get down, spinning 1 and 2, keep it.
Hornaday out in front, Jeff Burton all over his back bumper, little contact. No. Burton gets into the back of Hornaday, Hornaday slides up into the wall. Caution will come out. That was from contact from Burton.
There was one more test to pass.
Look at all the damage to that No Fear Chevrolet.
Probably not going to get a passing grade for that move.
Well, it's Martinsville. You're going to have contact, but yeah.
Under no circumstances, I think obviously that was not intentional, but nonetheless a huge mistake there. Saw Kevin Harvick pull up beside Jeb and said, "Hey, Jeb, come on, man. You can't do that."
He patiently worked his way through every truck, and when he got to Hornaday, he had a much faster truck, and that's all part of learning as a rookie. You got a much faster truck. Just take your time and get the job done. And plenty of racing obviously left, but in that case, he just jumped on Hornaday. But let's go back to the restart. Maybe he felt like that inside dive. He hit him.
Yeah. Nothing Ron could do at that point once the contact was made.
The moves that Ron made on that restart were great short track racing moves. He got the lead. He was able to get out front because of good solid racing. There was nothing pretty about this.
Come on down.
Both those guys have done a nice job of working their way toward the front. Ty Dillon's truck must have been damaged as he hit that outside wall.
Yellow down, yellow.
07 once again of Grant Galloway turned around in turns 1 and 2. Bringing out the third caution now.
Going to be an advantage for Harvick. Right now, Harvick's made his way up to the third spot. He will restart on the inside.
A huge change at Martinsville. It was youth up front. Now it's the veterans. Hornaday, Peters, the 17 of Timothy Peters. And the caution comes out once again. This time it's for the 84 of Robert Bruce. Just at the exit of turn 2 for Robert Bruce.
Going to be a good break for Johnny Sauter. I think it's too early to put tires on, Michael, though, with 120 laps to go, don't you?
Well, I don't know. If I'm in the position Johnny's in, up inside the top 10 and have to come to pit road, maybe I just get my tires and hope for the best.
That's some pretty good help. If you're going to get some help, got a spinner over in turn 3 and 4.
07 of Grant Galloway around once again. That brings the caution out. Try to back it up out of the way of the
It's
field.
extremely tight now. Just extremely. It won't turn a lick off the corner.
That's not a good thing at Martinsville because the turns are really sharp. And that's some of the insight that I bring.
You're bringing it today.
You're all
some
over
of your
that,
best
Don.
stuff.
Thank you.
Still, I think we're still too early.
You know,
Seventh
Phil,
caution.
somebody's got to take a chance. If I'm running 8th, 10th, 12th, maybe I'll come get my tires now and try to get that track position and hope for a series of caution flag after caution flag so that I don't wear my tires out. But no one's.
I think some guys may come, but they saw the tire wear from that first run after about 57, 58 laps.
That was 57 or 8 in a row, though.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen much more than 8 or 10 in a row since then.
Kenny Habul in the 93 actually gave the 07 a little shove there.
I think
Racing up toward the front. So Kevin Harvick, who had a very strong truck up against the other trucks that
Spinner
were
off
racing
turn
with
2,
him.
Hornaday around.
I got a wreck in 2. Caution's out.
the 5 of Tim George Jr. also involved. Hornaday gets it righted, as does Galloway. Tim George not able to refire as of yet. You here to refire it, but he just after the leader goes by.
What a shame for Tim George Jr. Good looking Applebee's truck there. It couldn't quite get going in time to stay on the lead lap, or stay a lap down. I think he's one down already.
So it's Nelson Piquet Jr. who's out front of the field here at Martinsville, Virginia.
Something developed with Kevin Harvick's truck. I know he'll come to pit road. That wasn't much of an advantage, though, Phil. Those tires that his competitors have aren't going to be enough older where it's going to give him a tremendous advantage to come through the field.
Yeah, I think he had some sort of an issue there. He may not have talked about it on the radio, but he lost too many positions there. Gave the lead.
And
no
around
trouble.
in turns 1 and 2 goes the 8 of Max Gresham.
Right in front of our leaders.
Bringing out the caution once again. Well, here you go, guys. You asked for it.
We got it.
We're coming, too. We're coming for tires.
Lap 195, 196.
This couldn't set up better for these guys with new tires. They're going to have 50 lap pressure tires than the guys that are going to be leading the race. They're going to fight their way through the field. It's going to be a dramatic finish.
If you are Darrell Wallace Jr., do you come if you've got a fresh set of tires?
Heck yeah, I think you do. There's a lot of racing
Give up
left.
the race lead?
Yes,
50 laps to go.
I'm coming.
All right. Take another look at Max Gresham. Around he goes in turns 1 and 2.
Saw PK go by. There's Jeb Burton, Timothy Peters, inside and outside. Looked like Max got in just a little bit hot trying to get around the 60.
Get to the bottom, get to the bottom, get to the bottom.
Jeb thought he was going after Ryan Blaney now as we continue to watch Timothy Peters right now running second all over the back of Jeb Burton.
And quite a bit
Oh,
different.
we got a spinner off turn 4. Matt Crafton ran into John West Townley. John West put the pedal down, trying to complete a 360, but the wall got in the way.
Caution comes out.
Big contact.
And
got spun around and he just didn't lift, Phil. He tried to do
My bad.
a lot of water.
Yeah, he's stuck in the wall over here.
That was Matt Crafton we heard saying my bad. He certainly took the blame for it.
Well, it was an aggressive move. He got into the back of John West and happened to hit him again and finally spun him all the way around. Watch as Crafton gets into the corner, hits him a couple times, and instead of letting him go, he just keeps hitting him. But then Townley messes up here by hitting the gas.
Yeah, he made pretty significant contact with the outside wall. There's a contact from the 88 into the 7. And right here, he stays in the throttle, but it's already gone too far.
Right.
It's pointed into the outside wall, and then he hits it pretty hard. Tough break for John West. Stayed on the lead lap, running up in the top 10 when that incident happened right there.
What about the camera work from our speed team?
great,
That's just
great
amazing
pictures.
to be able to get into the angles and close-ups that we get to see. There you see Chase Elliott into the back of Matt Crafton at the same time. See those tires still spinning when he hits the wall? He didn't see where he was. He didn't know where he was, and he certainly shouldn't have had the gas down at that point.
This group as well with this fresher tire.
Tom O'Dine is around off the bumper of Harvick.
And Bodine up against the wall in 3 and 4.
Caution's out.
Caution's going to come out.
Woo! Action's
Jeff
heating
Burton
up, isn't it?
Still has the top spot. On the outside will be the 98 of Johnny Sauter for the restart.
Who's going to start on the inside row 2? The 54 of Bubba Wallace with the freshest tires up in the top 4.
Kevin Harvick still outside the top 5, running in the 7th position.
That looked a whole lot like when Jeb got a hold of Hornaday.
Not nearly as much damage to the 13.
Yeah, we talk about where you get hit. Entrance to the corners, there's really nothing a driver can do about it.
Harvick into the back of Todd Bodine. Started off a 2013 season with 2 wins.
Kevin Harvick is taking his truck to pit road. Tough break for Kevin Harvick, and what a great drive.
The jury will be out on Jeb Burton. An impressive truck, an impressive start. One move might put a question mark on how well you think he raced this race, but this time by 2 laps to go for Johnny Sauter.
Johnny says, just let me get to the white flag, then I know the caution can't come out and give us a green-white checker.
Down the back stretch he goes. Running second, Matt Crafton. Burton is third. Timothy Peters fourth. Darrell Wallace Jr. in fifth. This time by, they're going to show him the white flag. One more time around Martinsville. Johnny Sauter, after starting in the 4th position, has been able to dominate once again at Martinsville.
Look at you, son.
And a
2 in a row. Get the
Sauter,
job.
2 in a row to start 2013.
Nice. Awesome effort, man. Great truck, great truck. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
What about Northport? 1-2.
Matt Crafton coming up to congratulate his teammates.
We heard Crafton talking in the pre-race about how he felt
Happy
like.
birthday to me.
How about that?
It's your birthday. It's all, baby. Johnny, thank you very much for a great birthday party.
First time Johnny Sauter has ever gone back-to-back with wins in the Truck Series.
Joe Shear there. That's Joe Shear talking to Johnny Sauter about his birthday. How cool is that? Johnny didn't even know. He just went out and won the race for him.
Happy birthday to me.
Well, guys, we talk about the young guys and the young influence in this series, and they certainly didn't disappoint. Jeb Burton with the 3rd place finish, Bubba Wallace 5th, Chase Elliott 6th, and Eric Jones 9th.
I think we should hear from the birthday boy, Hermie.
Well, happy birthday.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.